area. And if you don't know much about this mid, pretty much every direction you can come into the point has an extra way to come through. There's this place underneath a sign next to the crates. It's the underneath tunnel, the extra tunnel on the side. There's also a little balcony, as well as the crates have access to a battlements near the back. So it all just kind of connects anywhere you come in from the second stage of the map. When I say second stage, I mean the second area that leads to all these different height advantages, lower advantages, ground playing. So this map is really well designed in terms of going forward and looking for a fight.
I think I just heard another team ready up, so we might get started soon. Before we do though, I do want to point out that Z4 is running Beggars in pregame, and I don't know if he'll be playing that in the actual match. But anyone that was watching yesterday, it looks like we're live here. But anyone that was watching yesterday should remember Crab F and his 640 DPM Beggars performances. So yeah, he's on Beggars right now. Both teams are going to push up to the mid here. No real off-classing. Marty is playing Pyro on red team, but Z4 is going to go in. Does get taken out by Marty. Blue's going to start getting aggressive here, even though they're down a man, and the Blue Scout Feminist is going to start getting pushed out.
Really nice bomb from Z4. He was trying to put some damage out, but Marty was all over and knocked him into the air. You see Marty actually pushing forward onto this demo. Demo's really healthy, but this team is finally meeting up with him, and Marty is able to get some ground for his team to push and take the point. You see Zix is looking to push forward with Plural. They are at 100% Uber, and they do have a small advantage, but now they've decided to go slow, and now they're losing their advantage.
Yeah, the first mid does go to red here, and Blue's going to Uber it back in. Both teams going to pop, and Marty's just going to try to work on stuffing this Uber. He separates the mid from the demo, which is really key. So the Blue demo's really caught out in the middle of their Uber. Mizzix will go down. Blue's going to start getting point presence here, but they are down a man, so we're going to have to see how red tries to retake this. Abe the Cat really hit up on the crates. He's going to go down to Z4, but red does appear to have defended this. Marty reflecting these Beggars rockets back at Z4, and he's going to get, looks like he's going to get forced out, or he's going to try to get out. He's at 1 health on this catwalk, but he's getting healed, so he should be good. Red is able to defend that point, though, so good on them, and really good work by Marty to separate that Uber.
Yeah, Marty so far is showing his strength by dying Ubers, getting frags, and now we do see the bomb onto Poor and Singa dancing on all over the place, and Applesteak takes out Plural when they were trying to push forward.
The blue men goes down here, so there's going to be about an 80% advantage on the red team here. Should mean that they should be able to hold this point, but no, Singa gets taken out by Z4, and Z4 is just behind enemy lines really deep right now. This is almost a full wipe for the red team, and yet now it is.
Marty able to connect onto the point. He went through the tunnel around and met Demo with nothing but fire. Took him out and then tried to get out, but Feminist would not allow it a free kill. So now we do see the red team is actually pushing forward. This is Forbidden Puppies getting some aggression onto the point near the ramp, just kind of eyeing them out. And we do see Z4 finally shows his face, drops onto Nsinga and gets the kill. Goes straight into the air. Can anyone hit an air shot? No.
He's still got out of that at 100 HP. Abe the Cat gonna go down there too. So this is Marty and Applesteak are just going to try to back off here against Feminist pushing up, but doesn't look like they'll be able to escape.
Z4 does go forward, hits the most incredible 3 rockets. The Beggars Bazooka automatically chooses which direction you're going to shoot, but all 3 of them hit where Marty was trying to get away, so the last one connected as he was at 20 HP and took him out.
Yeah, Beggar's definitely being a weapon that can change the game, to say the least.
Actually, Mizzix grabbed Abe the Cat on a sticky trap, and then Feminist is in, getting a lot of damage on Nsinga, bringing Nsinga down to 50 HP. Marty will be able to hold him off, though. Yes. But now Z4 makes a nice bomb onto this little balcony. He's looking down at his enemy. Marty is trying to reflect it, and that's really easy for Marty to do because Beggars, even though they come 3 at a time, it's a long distance to air blast. And we finally see some aggression from Abe the Cat on the balcony. And Applesteak wants to push forward, but he's kind of low on HP. He's not even buffed or getting healed. Not even HP.
Z4 and Plural both really hurt though. Yeah, force pop comes out from Blue. Abe the Cat in the middle of that team, but no one's going down yet.
Just kind of a touch and
red
separate,
team
but we do see the Uber ready.
Yeah. Uber coming up now. Red's going to take this point, and it looks like Blue's going to give it to them. They know that they've got the vulnerability on their side. like to see Z4 try to pop off this Uber, regardless of whether or not they take the point back, just to even things out. But Plural's going to go down here, and Z4 takes out Marty. Cap should be going to red, and here comes Z4. He does get the force out. He's going to try to just hop back behind that team. 88 HP, but he'll get a pack.
Physics actually tried to sneak into the tunnel area, but does get caught out with the cat smelling him all the way. Z4 at half health is doing a lot of damage. He's only at 64 HP, but does take out Applesteak. Now Z4 on a 5 kill streak. He does see the scout Marty coming in, and Marty's dancing around and gets the kill. Now
Marty
Blue is
has
trying to retake the point.
pyro here. Point to note, but yeah, Marty's gonna go push back on this point. Let's try to stop, deny the cap time. Mizex does jump in though, and it looks like that's gonna force Red to back off a bit. Not having their own demo here yet, but Applesteak should be coming in shortly.
Yeah, Marty keeping nice presence onto the point. Applesteak finally meeting up with the medic and getting some job, but Z4
Here
is
comes
at a decent amount of health.
Z4 getting on the med, and Singa is down, so he does take him out. Marty's trying to 2v1 on the point right here, as he's gonna try to run out. Takes under, and Feminist will chase him. Marty does take him out,
loses.
though. Yeah, some really nice, well-placed meat shots there. It is a scout behind the medic. He forces the Uber, goes down, but so that's pretty worth it so long as Nasinga can stay up here, which with 50 HP may not happen. Z4 is behind the combo, and yeah, he goes down. That's the dom onto the medic in round 1.
Z4 on 20 HP takes an arrow and grabs Abe the cat all at the same time. Really nice play from Plural to keep his soldier alive. Z4 now on another 4 kill streak. Just showing some dominance with that Beggar's Bazooka, and with time on point. Nope, that's not going to be enough. Marty tried to get on the point.
Yeah, I saw some impressive coordination from Red Team there, but they're just not able to deal with Z4's Beggars right here, so looking for them to see something. Oh, looks like Red has lost a player. Marty seems to have left. Not sure what the word on that is. He might just be lagging or something, so this will be a 3v4 on the mid-fight.
Yeah, Marty's reconnected, and that mid-fight's probably going to go in the way of Kritzkrieg Bob. But actually, Mizex goes down, Abe the cat doing some nice rocket damage across the map with the help of Applesteak's grenade launcher.
Marty is already back
with
in
this
here,
pick,
so
C4 goes flying.
Flying. Stems out on the point. He's gonna get forced out though. It's down to 90 HP. He's getting heals though, but this should be Red's mid.
C4 going really aggressive. Lands on the crate and connects all the rockets onto Nsinga.
Takes out the med, but yeah, Applesteak they're finally able to take him out in a somewhat timely manner. They did lose their med though, and there's 100% advantage on Blue right now.
Ooh. We just see Mizex trying to peek from the lower.
Too.
Feminist doing some really nice aggression, gets Applesteak, and goes down to Nsinga. Nsinga's running through the garage, meeting up with his pocket, Applesteak, or Abe the cat. And now the point goes to Blue, so now we have a nice even round going. To the start.
D4 is getting aggressive, and he takes out Nsinga again.
Where is Sack? Z4, where are you? Z4 landing on the pack. Trying to cause some havoc on this little ramp area. Does see Marty, and Marty's going to push forward. Z4 knows better than to fight that. And the rest of the explosive classes are fighting on this shack area. But there's not much you can do if you don't have heals. Applesteak a little overextended, I think, and Feminist does meet up with Applesteak. It's a nice shot, takes him out, following up on Nsinga, and backs up. The Uber comes
out on Blue side, and they're going to be going really aggro with this, but the health on Blue team right now is really low. Z4 goes down, overextending, and Nsinga's only at 20 HP. He gets a pack, though, so he'll be back up, and but Mizex gets taken down, so we're in a 4v2 right now. Marty's going to start pressuring onto this pack, and Abe starts jumping in. Looks like Blue's gonna back off and give Red to this, just so they can, or give this to Red, just so they can keep their medic up. Ubers are about even here, so if Nsinga can stay up and not get bombed by Z4, we should have a really interesting fight coming up.
Yes, it's really hard to push onto the point and take that presence if they Uber into you again, and then they start chasing you out. We do see the bomb from Z4 trying to alleviate a pick. Does meet up with Abe the cat and is really low on health. Does get the kill.
34 HP, but Nsinga goes down, so sure what's going to happen here. Applesteak, the only one up for his team in a 2v1 against the scout. He knows he's not going to be able to take this, so he's going to start backing up, but Feminist's going to push him out.
Applesteak does grab the pack and lands the pipe.
Wow, that was
pipes from Applesteak, and coming onto this med. Plural, knowing that the demo is weak, but Applesteak can take a nice crossbow if he pushes forward. He's getting some pressure on this point. We do see Mizzix finally meeting up,
coming
only 60 HP, getting healed up. The bomb comes in.
And the Nasinga goes flying, only at 19 HP. He's gonna have to dodge these roller. He is able to do. He'll get a pack on up to 60, and Red's gonna try to recap this, but Z4 is bombing the point. Takes out Nasinga from the sky.
Call that one an
12. He does go down with him going down. Blue doesn't have as much offense as they'd like with Feminist respawning. So Red will take this point back, and the times are about even right now.
Yes, but I do believe Bob is going to finally push forward with this full advantage. Z4 is at a healthy 300. Mizzix and Feminist are now going to push together. Let's see which side they're pushing from. They are pushing from the battlements, making their way to the point, hopefully, sometime soon. Yes, they are actually in the window, and Z4 gets some nice damage off. Sees them on the point. The Uber does come off, and nice damage onto ApeCat.
The Singa's caught out way back in blue team's.
Ooh, nice Eggers air shot onto Applesteak.
Oh, nice.
Incredible shot. Collects onto Marty as well. Now it's just Abe the Cat, who is very low. Does get taken out by Z4. Excellent play by Z4.
That's a wipe for blue team, and they're going to retake this now.
Eggers air shots are the most satisfying.
They're so difficult too, because even though spamming with the beggars isn't hard, getting that precise rocket right where you want it to doesn't always happen. See Feminist almost hiding under this bridge here, and Red just seems to catch on to him. Doesn't do a whole lot there, but he could have gotten behind if they didn't notice him. Z4 plus forwarding Applesteak takes him out. They trade for that though, and I think Red team will take that trade at this point.
Yeah.
Floral's only at 33 HP, and he's gonna get forced out.
Yeah, Blue is actually kind of bleeding a little bit. They spread out evenly when they were on the retreat, and Mizzix gets taken out by Marty, who is now in the chase onto the medic. Plural does get a stun, but 92 HP.
Down. Oh, but Feminist, while that's happening, goes behind and takes out Nasinga, so even Uber's here.
And Red's going to retake this point with that pick, so times are really close now. We have about 40 seconds left on each side once Blue is ready to push. Z4 just waiting for the heals as well as Mizzix, so Floral spawns, we're going to see hopefully a repush soon. But with Red having everyone up, they're going to be able to hold this with some sticky traps and hiding spots. And actually Mizzix tries to go forward, gets taken out by an excellent sticky trap.
30 seconds left too. Z4 is trying to get aggressive, but he's going to get denied a little bit. Gonna go back up and think he's going to get a full 300, then try to go in here.
Yeah,
15 seconds left.
They're waiting for their demo. They can't push without the demo, otherwise they won't have the presence. Mizzix actually gonna fall in, bomb in with it.
Does not get any immediate kills, but he gets Marty very low. Marty goes down. Mizzix is going down too to spam from Applesteak. Z4 takes out Abe. It's just Applesteak and Nasinga here, and they're gonna try to run out, but Feminist is hot on the tail. They will give up this point here. Nasinga did stay up in that, so hats off to him. He's at 80%, and they should be able to get an Uber soon and push back in.
And with only 30 seconds left, they need to get gunning soon. The heals are getting spread very evenly. We do see Feminist taking a little bit of damage. It's taken out by Marty, and now, with that pick,
Ubers are even here. Red gets forced here, and Z4 is going to jump back out. Blue still has Uber up right here, so yep. Here comes the counter pop in, and it's just going to be an all-out brawl on the point. Z4 is behind, and he takes out Nasinga. Abe the Cat only at 22 HP as well. Z4 a little hurt, but looks like there's a lot of bodies on Red going down. Nasinga just got a spawn, but this should be Blue's round. So yeah, 2-0 to Kritzkrieg Bob.
Excellent play. Z4 with that Beggar's Bazooka is just basically unkillable. And with that extra damage you can put out, if you're playing one of those elongated fights on the midpoint, you can just keep clicking mouse 1 and just fire a rocket every like third of a second. Kind of easy to win.
Yeah, almost every time Z4 goes down, Red takes the point back.
Marty actually tried getting really aggressive from the tunnel area, was caught out by Z4. So with that pick, this mid fight's going to go in their favor. One good bomb, one coordinated bomb with Z4 and the aggression from the scout and Mizzix. Although Mizzix does take a lot of damage, only on 30 health. Finally gets up with the medic.
Getting up on the
Z4
crate.
is on 30.
Hits Applesteak with 3. Applesteak down to 50 HP. Abe going to come back in and try to force them off this point a bit, but he's going to go down to Mizzix, or Feminist. Yeah, Mizzix does get taken down, but with that, so does Marty, and this is going to be blue team's mid-fight.
Yeah, red is just Nsinga and Abe the Cat. Abe the Cat. No, that's sorry. Applesteak who went in with the force and picked the feminist along the way. So once Nsinga mixed up with the rest of their team, they can potentially go for a repush here. I would imagine they'd want to wait for Applesteak
too. He stayed up all this time. So yeah, Uber coming in, and I think they're gonna start coming in right here.
Hopefully they can take this point without forcing because they don't have a demo with them and they're not really getting any presence. Z4 finally going onto the crate. Marty won't have any of it. He's forcing him off and Abe the Cat's ready to push forward. Applesteak joins the fight and now it's time to push, guys.
Yeah, both demos getting in position here, sticking off the other team. But coming out on point. Oh, and Nsinga drops the Z4. Really sloppy play right there. He should have known that was coming, but he just isn't able to pop in time.
Yeah, and now Mizzix playing on the point, grabs Abe the Cat, looking to push forward, grabs the demo as well. That's going to be a full wipe.
Yeah, even worse, that was a staggered wipe because Nsinga's just spawned here and he's just waiting, no one to heal. The blue will be able to defend this.
And with a full Uber, this is going to be a really tough push for Bid and Puppies.
Sticky Trap's coming up on the side of this house here, but I think Red should have seen them. Yeah, Demo's going down, so it doesn't even matter.
So now with the aggression from Abe the Cat, they do get the force. Now they just need to kite it, but Feminist won't have any of that. It's nice damage onto Applesteak, takes him out, and Nsinga goes down to Z4 naturally. So we're going to see, where is the Abe the Cat? I saw him a second ago. Well, he's going back into hiding as they're just going to keep holding the point. Kritzkrieg Bob showing some really good dominance. Z4 at 60 points and 2 dominations. More than double anyone else. Abe the Cat does pick up plural.
Yeah, does get the med pick, so no heals on blue. He's still in there.
We do see Abe the Cat and Marty are pushing the point.
He got out there lower. And Z4 coming in, but this is a 2v4 right here. And Z4 does take out the med, but goes down and loses both of his. So only med up on blue right now.
What's going to be bad is if they don't get the spawn here, their med's going to miss the next spawn wave, but no, they're smart enough. They wait for their med, so Ubers are going to be even. Someone has to go back, though, because Plural's going to be healing while Nsinga's going to be walking the whole way.
Yeah, it looks like there'll be about a 20-ish, 20% say advantage, even 25 right here on the side of blue. But Kritzkrieg Bob knows they have 2.5 minutes left, so they can take their time with this. They don't need to get risky here and risk bleeding in.
Yeah, Mizzix just playing a little bit of the sniper game with the stickies, trying to get some damage onto the ball in the crate, and everyone's just kind of filing around this little battlements ramp area. Abe the Cat is the only one really forward. Everyone else is kind of hiding behind the point. I do see Marty actually just escaped his combo. I'm excited to see where Marty is. Marty is actually flanking through the battlements, gets onto the demo, grabs Mizzix, and is going to
get out here?
Takes a nice rocket, but he's going to get out safely.
Here comes Z4 though. He's starting to play aggro up on these crates. It's knocked off though. He's under, but he's not going to go for the flank. Feminist starting to get aggro onto Abe the Cat, but he's going to come out of it other than both teams getting forced back. Plural has Uber and Blue's going to get on the point, but Nsinga's at 95. He's not healing at the moment though, so he needs to get that up quickly. Blue gets forced, but Z4 still gets dropped during the Uber. Red's gonna try to push back in. They have Uber, they're gonna need to go in with this. And here comes the top. Applesteak
Nsinga had a lot of faith jumping over 3 stickies before popping. So nice little combo game with stickies, didn't get taken out. Plural on low HP, trying to have a little arrow fight with Nsinga, but Nsinga doesn't connect and is actually fighting Feminist on the point.
Z4 has respawned at this point and he's back on the point, and Blue still takes this, so that was again just a more sloppy play by Red there.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
They let Blue just get way too much cap time and Nsinga wasn't healing, so they could have defended that probably and maybe even still have held the point at right here, but doesn't get it.
Marty actually gets Marty got batted by Feminist, and Feminist was able to clean up on Zach's extra damage to pistol Marty out before he could escape. And with 1 down and only 9 seconds left, we have to see some really good play from Applesteak and Abe the Cat. I believe in a nice little bomb, but with all these sticks on the point, he goes down, and the aggressor from the tunnel is going to be pressuring the team, and goes. So 3-0.
Yeah, it looks like that's the half, and we are playing a 4, so we're going to see at least 1 more round coming out here. It looks like my prediction's wrong at this point with the 4-2, so
Yes,
I have all my faith in you, Ro.
I still believe that Abe the Cat, Apple State can bring it around in this coming up turn. Maybe Marty can go back to Pyro to alleviate the pressure from Z4 and really help the aggression. Feminist playing really well as well. I believe this is Feminist's debut into the competitive scene, as well as Plural.
Yeah,
Trying to look at logs
really
here.
well, just, you know, doing what a scout needs to do, cleaning up on damage and pushing forward, zoning people out.
If you're joining us, welcome. This is the Winter Battle Royale, one of the premier tournaments from EBL Gaming to introduce new players into the competitive scene with a 4v4 tournament. The tournament has seen about 64 teams, I believe, combining yesterday's tournament matches with today's final matches. We are in round 7. This is Kritzkrieg Bob on blue with 3 wins against Forbidden Puppies on red.
Yeah, and I just pulled up the logs here. If you don't have them, I'm gonna link them in
I see them.
there and there. And a Z4 going 34-10, putting out almost 500 DPM, and that's really impressive. I mean, say what you will about the beggars, but still, though, he knows what he's doing here. It's really smart bombs, getting a lot of med picks, keeping the Singa down, and making sure that the Forbidden Puppies are never getting really solid Uber advantages or good health.
Yeah, actually, Zach Z4 has been getting 11 kills on the medic. That makes a total 1/3 of his kills in this entire match has been the medic. But Marty also retaliating onto the demo. Apple State or Mizzix has gotten 10 pick onto the demo.
What's even more interesting is that a third of Z4's kills are on the med, but the med only has 15 deaths, and 11 of them coming in from the soldier. So that's over 2/3. Proving just what a menace he is with that beggars. Do believe I just heard one of the teams ready up, so we should be seeing the second half get started soon.
Yeah, what I want to see is if Abe the Cat can make something happen. He's been playing more of a pocket role, and that's fine. But at the mid-fights, he really needs to do something a little bit more. Playing passive is fine, but I do believe Marty can play that passive role for the incoming Z4 bomb. And with his air blast and his flares and all that other jazz, I do believe Marty can handle Z4 on his own. And Abe the Cat can have some room, maybe run gunboats to mid, and get some pressure onto the enemy combo.
Even just go for a bomb, and if you can do enough damage, even if you die, it's worth it if they have to back out.
Mm-hmm. Who would you say your MVP for this game is, other than Z4?
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Marty on this one. He's doing a lot of work for Red Team. Maybe not as much work as Z4 over on Blue Team, but he's still doing a lot of work, just getting some nice forces, getting frags. I mean, I think he said he had 10 demo picks, which, in terms of re-pushing the point, which they've had to do a lot, taking out the demo is really useful.
Yeah, and I would have to agree. Marty showed his strength on, what was it? Showed his strength on Scout. His pyro was what was really helping in the first round, because having that pocket pyro or Beggar's Bazooka Soldier.
It looks like we're
really
live
make a
here.
difference. Go ahead and take the first one.
Yeah, Marty has switched off to pyro, and Red playing really defensive on this mid, expecting the Z4 bomb. He's gonna go in, but not get anything out of it. They have given up a lot of point control for this though, so Blue is swarming the point right now, and Z4 takes that apple stick. Z4 actually switching off the Beggars to the stock rocket launcher. He's gonna start pushing into the red combo, but he gets caught out by Marty, and he's gonna go down. Blue has a lot of cap time.
You see Abe the Cat with the direct hit,
the
trying to
direct
change
hit.
it up.
That'll be interesting. And even though
I do believe
Z4 goes down, Blue gets enough point presence from his distraction that they're able to take the first mid, and he's respawned, and he'll be joining them shortly.
Yeah,
Red trying to get aggressive here, but yeah, Uber comes out on Blue Team. Red does have here. Counterpop coming in.
A lot of messy splitting. Marty trying to go in, does try and get some damage onto Feminist, but it does not connect.
Wow, Feminist
Feminist
takes
actually-
out Marty and Abe back there, and he's getting on the med now.
We do see the cow mangler from Z4 now. Z4 trying out all kinds of different playing shoes with the different rocket launchers. We do see Applesteak is hiding underneath the tunnel. Does meet Feminist, but Feminist is going to take that out with the help of Mizik's Sticky.
Yeah, and if Feminist is making his debut into the competitive scene right here, then he's doing a really nice job of it. I wouldn't be able to tell just from looking at this. Been playing really smart, knowing how to balance aggression, and just being that pesky Boston man that we all know the Scout can be.
Actually, Z4 is on the bottom of the scoreboard right now. Underperforming so far. Only frag was with the cow mangler. But Blue with full Uber. That's Kritzkrieg Bob looking to
There
retake
comes the
this.
charge shot, but yeah. Blue's gonna Uber in right here. They get on Nasinga, who's doing his best to stay alive in melee range against this demo man. He's at 50 HP, but Demo's still not taking him out. Finally, he lands a pill, and doesn't look like Applesteak knew the demo was behind him. Gonna get in a melee fight. Goes down to 3 straight bottles, and Mizik's coming up huge.
Yeah, Mizik's holding the point there. Excellent bottle play, but it's going to get taken out by Marty as Marty just drives by and says, "Hello, I'm going to take out your medic while I'm at it." Plural on 8 HP, but is actually unable to get it. That was incredible. Marty just choked there. He had the damage onto the medic, and then Feminist came in out of nowhere and just alleviated that pressure from. So now they're going to keep that Uber advantage.
Yeah, Plural picks up a health pack right after, and he's back up to full.
Our control point.
Abe the Cat coming in with a direct hit. Tries to take out the shotgun to do some chip damage, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Z4 actually gets hit low and gets direct hit in the face up on crates. This should be Red Team's point. Yeah, Mizik gets caught overextended by Marty there. Marty's playing up really aggro against Feminist and Plural, but he's going to get forced out.
Marty calling for a sec as he goes AFK, I believe. And well, now we have to see what Blue can make of this. We do see some aggression from Abe the Cat. He's hiding on this little shack. Keep an eye on the garage area. He does reconnect with the team, and the charge shot does come out.
Blue demo, they're all pushing up right side onto crates through the window. So Abe the Cat is effectively behind them. He's going to jump up over there. Uber comes out from red, and or from blue, I should say, and red with the counter pop. Super fight looks a lot better than the last one. Red's not giving up the point so easily. Sticks underneath Nasinga though, they're gonna get dead. Grouping up on point here. Applesteak needs to get in here and spam them off, and I think he's starting to do that. D4 gets down. Hit, but Marty and Abe both do as well, and Applesteak and Nasinga are split up here. So Nasinga's gonna be the only man up here, and he's gonna get chased down by a Feminist. For the saws, crossbows, anything. But
doing some nice dodge.
He gets one saw, gets another, and the basher finishes off Feminist. Probably regretting that decision.
Excellent play from Nsinga, dodging all over that scout. Really solid job.
Oh, and
Z4. Z4 trades.
I didn't even know what just happened there, but I think he just killed himself with his own cow mangler in close range. But should be able to recap this. Z4 looking pretty surprised in chat, saying, "Oh, I don't know what's gonna come after that," but Applesteak lands a nice pill onto Plural. Goes down to Feminist, who's gonna flank from behind, but he can't stop the Cat.
The control point is being contested.
It's actually taken out. Abe the Cat having none of that with that 125 direct hit.
Z4 with the charge shot. Gets reflected by Marty though, denied.
Yeah, Marty's not having none of that. And Abe the Cat calls the push is coming in. He's gonna back up and rotate for some heals. Marty is now trying to alleviate the pressure with all these spam.
Advantage here, so they should be able to hold this a little longer, hopefully. I think Red's finally getting their act together, so I'd like to see this go on a little longer.
I think all this clumping up is actually going to be detrimental for Kritzkrieg Bob. They do have Uber, so one good push will do it. Before Sly does come off, and then Nsinga taking a little leap of faith.
Mizik's going down. Applesteak gonna start getting on Plural here.